sun will rise just like it has before. Bullets fly, but the blood will dry. We'll load our guns once more. We will rise and we'll risk our lives. This is how heroes are born. We will fight through the darkest night. Won't back down, we want war.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
You should put your cup more in view so they can see that it's a Trump.
This happened last night at 6
Yeah,
o'clock,
that's true.
and he dropped it sometime early this morning. He was
probably-
up all night long.
All-nighter.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll see, because, I mean, we know Tom's work ethic and how he somehow warps time to work in his favor.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, guys.
Hi guys, hi guys, hi guys.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
To not a Tom Friday, but still a Tom reaction.
A Tom Sunday.
I've listened to like the first 5 seconds of this, and it seems that it is a reaction to the interesting event that happened yesterday.
I don't know if interesting is the right adjective.
Yeah, this seems to be a reaction to, how do I say this without getting us super flagged? The attempt on Trump's life. So I'm very interested to see what Tom managed to put together in such a short amount of time.
If he was feeling like I was feeling, I needed an outlet last night. I really was so fired up. I needed an outlet.
Yeah.
And Tom probably took that and put it down on paper.
Yeah, like, I imagine this is going to be a huge song of respect, because, like, Trump played that off like a boss.
Man, I tell you
I have
what.
never seen, most people, if they get shot at like that, are going to soil themselves, like, they're going to cry and whimper like a little girl. Trump got up and pumped his fist.
He was so pissed
and was
off.
obviously wording people to fight.
Yeah.
Like-
that's going to get used against him, though.
Gangster.
Yeah, that's going to get used against him, but he was. Fight!
Fight. He said it
Fight.
3 times.
Yeah.
I'll even put it up on the screen.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, who might be new here,
And this will probably cause some confusion.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Jen.
We're the J and J in Adventures.
I'm Mama.
And this is Hannah, this is my wife. And she hasn't been on in a while, but she is here to react to this because this is a special occasion. This is-
Absolutely. And she's here. And
Yeah.
we can do it. Usually you're working.
Yeah, she's usually not here. So.
Yeah, I'm not here because I'm working on top of. I love Tom's stuff, but that's not necessarily as much my thing as it is theirs. But political stuff,
That's a little bit more
yeah,
in
it's a
her,
little more
her
up my alley.
Yeah.
I watched Trump's rallies before he was cool.
Yeah. she's a little bit of a Trump fan.
Just a little bit.
But yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. They did miss.
They burning the country down with their progressiveness. It started with changing what gender is, then graduated to your racist. If you think that your life matters and your skin don't have melanin, they don't want peace, they want
Ooh,
skeletons.
oh God. Okay.
He came
Right.
out
This is
fired.
not what
This
it.
is not what I was thinking.
No.
about.
This is not what I was expecting.
Can you get up a minute,
Holy
please?
crap.
Okay.
What did he say? They're killing the country with their progressiveness.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're gonna-
What he said
and they're
that.
changing
Yeah.
the genders.
Woo!
Yeah.
He came
Holy
out
crap.
firing.
Holy
They
crap.
burning the country down with their progressiveness. It started with changing what gender is, then graduated to your racist. If you think that your life matters and your skin don't have melanin, they don't want peace, they want skeletons. They want men to pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election. They got so offended by freedom that they just try killing the president.
Oh.
They don't
Oh.
want an election. They don't want an election. So that's something I've been saying. I wonder if they're going to try to kill Trump and then also try to kill Biden, because they can't stick with Biden. He's embarrassing the shit out of
Yeah.
everybody. And then just have to appoint someone. That's a theory I've been hearing going around, is that there's not going to be an election. And if they had been successful and then Biden had some kind of accident, we wouldn't have an election.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, Oh, good stuff. Good stuff.
Let me go back.
Yeah, I think I had it a little bit too loud, so I'm sorry, but I've adjusted the volume. This won't be
You're
as
going to
loud
get
now.
Nova.
Nova, please help us.
Please help us.
We need your help. We love you.
It was a forget in turning it down on my
Where
part.
have you got the box? You got the box in the right place?
Yes.
Okay.
With that
You're
progressiveness,
recording.
it started with changing
Yes.
what gender is, then graduated to your racist. If you think that your life matters and your skin don't have melanin, they don't want peace, they want skeletons. They want men to pretend that they're feminine.
Oh.
They don't want
They
it.
don't want peace, they,
They
want
want
Skeletons. They don't want men. They want feminines. Is that how he says it?
They don't want men to be.
This is like
hold on.
really good.
Yeah.
Nova, by the way, 10 out of 10 on the visuals. You did great. I love that it's black and white, the different framing. I assume it's Nova.
Tom's
It's gotta
dropping
be.
bars for coming up with
I
this
know,
so quick.
Your
right?
skin don't have melanin. They don't want peace, they want skeletons. They want men to pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election. They got so offended by freedom that they just tried killing the president. I used to think that the woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil.
Ah, I gotta get the lyrics. Hold on.
There you go.
Perfect.
That works?
That works.
Okay.
Okay.
They want men to pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election. They got so offended by freedom that they just tried killing the president. I used to think that the woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil. Twitter is angry that Trump isn't dead. You know who got shot? Innocent people.
Oh! Yeah.
Everybody's all pissed off.
You tried shooting one and ended up hitting everyone else but the but the target.
Yeah.
One of my favorite memes I've seen going around is Deep State hired an assassin from Timu.
Yeah.
The first one I saw was somebody took and put Trump's face on the guy on
From
Keanu
Matrix.
from the Matrix.
That was funny too.
I'll put that up.
I did also like that one. That was funny.
All right.
Yeah.
Thought we were equals. I thought you valued how everyone feels. Then why are y'all celebrating an attempted assassination like you're part of Antifa?
Ooh. It's funny he says that because, again, it's just speculation as of right now until we get facts.
They're calling him
But
Antifa.
there does seem to be some links between
Yeah, but
Antifa.
you can't run with that. We're
Can't
not,
run with that just yet.
Yeah.
Well,
Again, it's not proven.
That's propaganda right now.
But one of Antifa's members yesterday said that justice was coming with a tweet that they had
Yeah.
put out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That wasn't the guy that put out the tweet. Wasn't the guy.
the shooter.
Yeah. But who knows? Maybe they know each other. I don't know.
Yeah.
Aside, I like he's pointing out that like you left people are saying how you need to be considerate of everyone's feelings to the point that you have to change your speech all the time, but you're celebrating someone dying for doing what they thought was right for the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go back.
I did.
Okay.
Who got shot? Innocent people. Thought y'all were tolerant. Thought we were equals. I thought you valued how everyone feels. Then why are y'all celebrating an attempted assassination like you're part of Antifa? Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't write. Welcome to the...
Ah!
God, the left can't aim. Thank God the
The
right,
right
don't
don't riot.
Yep.
Exactly. That's the thing about conservatives is we tend to be a little bit conservative. We're
Yeah.
not going to go out and burn businesses and riot and fight with each other. We're going to do this the right way.
Well, I mean, to be a little bit more specific, the only people on the right who have fought have only been trying to prevent Antifa during the height of their craziness
Yes.
from destroying
It's
stuff.
I
initiate
agree,
them.
but they weren't exactly, and
They
they
don't
weren't.
start
They don't
fight,
start
they
it.
finish it.
Yeah, they just
and
help defend.
I don't look at that as fighting. I look at that as
Yeah.
protecting.
Yeah. If
There's
y'all
a
haven't
difference.
ever seen like old fights of Proud Boys stepping up against Antifa, oh my God. The highlights are great.
They are fighting, but they're also protecting. But
But again,
anyway,
they're not initiating. The
Yeah.
point is who's initiating,
exactly.
who's starting
We're
it,
not starting the
inciting it.
fights. Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank God the left is a bad aim, and that the right don't riot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're equals. I thought you valued how everyone feels. Then why are y'all celebrating an attempted assassination like you're part of Antifa?
Yup.
Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't write. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom and afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed!
Bitch, you missed.
Thomas, I love you.
Dude, this is I'm still blown away that you put this together in such a short amount of time.
It's how
Crazy.
good it is. It's not just I'm just talking about it. It's like quality. He's doing abstract concepts.
Yeah.
I love that you can feel the anger in his voice. He's as fired up as I am.
To the home of
Yeah.
the brave, freedom, and afraid.
Hold on.
Ain't afraid of. Wait, what was it again?
Hold on.
Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't write. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom and afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate.
You tried to lock him up in a cage, and now you're trying to kill
what you hate. All the other crap they've done to him hasn't worked, man. He's bulletproof, literally bulletproof.
Yeah.
You can't stop him. You know, and it's because I believe that there's divine protection over that man. There are so many people praying for him.
Yeah, because I mean, evidence seems to point towards like this. I mean,
was a
some
miracle.
of his team might even be a little bit compromised, and the fact that he turned his head
Just a
at
fraction
just
of an
the
inch.
right moment to not get critically struck in the head is divine providence.
Absolutely.
Um,
yeah,
I
absolutely.
love how he also said freedom ain't afraid of violence.
Yeah.
Which is
I'm
true.
not. I'm
like
not.
true conservatism is ultimately the old Kasdan flag, which is don't tread on me. It's like a cottonmouth.
Yep.
Like a cottonmouth doesn't go out of its way to seek violence. It just sits still, and if you get too close and you start invading and encroaching on my personal space, that's when you get
That's
struck.
when you're going to get struck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave
It's
us
a last
alone.
resort, but
So,
it's
yeah.
still on,
We will,
it's still
exactly.
on the
But we
table.
will
Yeah.
do it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And they're pushing us, man. They're pushing
Yeah.
our buttons and usually I don't let people push my buttons, but they're pushing my buttons.
Yeah.
And they're going to get some FAFO.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed.
I would like to point out they're not trying to kill just Trump. They're trying to kill what he represents.
Absolutely.
But
trying to
you're
kill
gonna
your
do the
hate.
exact
You're doing
opposite.
I keep saying it on all the comments and social media. The left is doing such a great job running Trump's campaign. Everybody
Absolutely.
freaking loves him
You
because
know?
of what they're doing.
They kept him tied up in court to keep him from campaigning, you know, and
Yeah.
now he's not having to do anything.
After
It's
the
funny 'cause-
debate, they kept posting, Trump's going to take away abortion. And I was like, that's a great ad. It makes me want to vote for him. Good job.
Yeah, everything they intend always has the opposite
Yeah,
effect.
absolutely.
Yeah.
In a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed. Told us trust the science, but it never made sense to me. Why would we put all our trust in the enemy? Millions of people are hooked on amphetamines.
Ooh.
Thomas, speaking our language, man.
They always tell me trust in science. Yeah, why would you put so much trust in the enemy?
People put so much belief in stats and studies, but you need to pay attention who's paying for that study,
Mhm.
who's driving
doing the
that
study? Yeah.
Because scientists can be bought off just as much
Absolutely.
as politicians.
Yeah.
On top of, you can skew how you view data so much.
I mean,
And
look at
yeah.
Fauci. I mean,
Yeah.
tell me that man was not paid to promote the propaganda.
Yeah.
You know, okay, but anyways, let's go.
Cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed.
Bitch, you missed.
Told us trust the science, but it never made sense to me. Why would we put all our trust in the enemy? Millions of people are hooked on amphetamines. They're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop them. He don't have the energy. Y'all want to kill the man trying
don't
to
have
fight
the
for a better
energy.
tomorrow by making him Kennedy?
There's a lot that he is saying here. These are some crazy
Deep
bars, Tom.
Deep bars. Go back. Yeah, because we got to
Ooh.
take those a little bit at a time.
Means they're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop him. He don't have the energy. energy. Y'all want to kill the man trying to fight
That's
for a better
Biden
tomorrow by
can't
making
stop
him
him. He don't have the energy.
Yeah.
Okay, so the lyrics are wrong a little bit there, so it took me a minute. Okay, so go back again. I need to hear it the right way.
hooked on amphetamines. They're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop him. He don't have the energy. Y'all want to kill the man trying to fight for a better tomorrow by making him Kennedy? I tried to give you...
Oh.
Tom.
The one that's fighting.
Look, even if this was a beat that you had already made beforehand and just decided to use for this, even still, like, the bars that you're putting together and how, in such a short amount of time, this is
Tom.
top notch.
Tom.
Wow.
Does good. Does really good when he's fired up.
Yeah.
When Tom's pissed off, that's what Tom needs to be writing, is when he's pissed off. Because this is badass.
Biden can't stop him. He don't have the energy.
Ain't that the truth?
Energy. Y'all want to kill the man trying to fight for a better tomorrow by making him Kennedy? I tried to give y'all a chance. Like, maybe the left isn't nuts. I was wrong. Because y'all are exactly as crazy as every conservative person I know said you were all along. When a burn flags fall off. But y'all are so triggered that you're pulling triggers at presidents. Y'all the terrorists when you're armed.
Okay, you gotta go back. That
Oh,
was
God. Y'all are terrorists when you're armed. Oh, shit.
Maybe that's what they want the guns away.
Oh, yeah, I just kind of put that together. Trying to make him a Kennedy. Okay.
To give y'all a chance, like maybe the left isn't nuts. I was wrong, because y'all are exactly as crazy as every conservative person I know said you were all along. When a protest go hard, when a burn flags fall off. But y'all are so triggered that you're pulling triggers at presidents. Y'all the terrorists when you're armed. Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't.
That's some...
Yeah.
That's some deep stuff right there. Yeah. You
Yeah.
know,
It's not the conservatives who do bad things with firearms typically. Like, we're usually the ones who are all about the gun rules and gun safety and
I bring up Kyle Rittenhouse again.
yeah, like
That's who most of us are. We're not terrorists.
we're not really willing to use them unless we absolutely have no choice.
Yeah.
It's usually like super crazy people
We're
on the
not
left
the
when they get guns.
transgenders shooting up schools because somebody didn't call us our preferred pronoun.
But
Yeah.
you give somebody on the left a gun.
And they'll do some
And-
crazy shit.
Triggers at presidents. Y'all the terrorists when you're armed. Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't they just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed.
Yes.
Yes. What?
Thomas?
That's a hell of a song, dude.
Thomas. I'm downloading it right now.
I'm glad we're getting this much Tom again. Like,
Oh.
let's make this regular.
I don't want it to have to be because of why it is.
Yeah.
Like, if we're going to avoid assassination attempts, that would be great. But, yeah, I'm downloading
10
it right
out
now.
of 10. Absolutely going on the workout.
Oh, my gosh. That, you missed.
And I love that we got to see his face while he was doing it. It wasn't just the lyrics.
Yeah, me
because
too.
That really gave you
No.
like an emphasis on what he was feeling while he was singing.
Good job, Nova.
Good job, Nova.
I was just going to say, good job, Nova.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, even though it was, had to be put together really, really quickly, it still looks like a good production.
I'm sure
It's
they're
still better than
fired.
Dave's.
Yeah, certainly better than anything Dave puts up, even
Bye,
though he
Dave.
takes years to respond.
Bye, Dave. Bye, Dave. Bye, Dave. Yeah. It took him how many years to respond versus Tom can pump one out overnight.
Look
Yeah.
at what the cover is of
Oh, I love it.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'll be the thumbnail.
Hell yeah. I would like to point out, so everybody who looks at the cover, it's that picture that's been going around. I'd like to point out that flag, to me, looks like it's upside down, which is a sign of distress and extreme danger. And so
That is
that's
true.
just like, what was the chances of that photo
Yeah,
being taken with that
for
flag
sure.
upside down?
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's going to be in every history book.
We love you,
forever.
President Trump.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
the fact,
go.
like, I have mostly been a huge Trump supporter. There's a couple of takes of his that I don't entirely love. But, I mean, after they're attempting to kill you, it's like, okay, I've got to vote for you again
Yeah,
at this
absolutely.
point. Absolutely
Absolutely
have
have to.
They're willing to take you out, just like all the presidents before.
And he's willing to come back and fight.
There's something
fight.
that scares the deep state.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
He's doing something right.
He's
Doing
doing
something
right by us and wrong by them.
yeah.
Yeah. So you have to ask yourself why.
Got my vote.
He's got my vote. And if I can figure out a way to vote a couple times, I'll do that too.
Yeah, if they're going to cheat the system again, we'll cheat
with them.
to our own benefit.
But no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't.
Not really.
No, I wouldn't. Mm-mm. Now, I wouldn't say that. I was going to say if I accidentally got a ballot for my dead dad,
Yeah.
no,
We're
I
not
wouldn't.
It's still
even.
wrong.
It's still wrong. Exactly.
still
My
Well, it
moral
wouldn't happen to
compass-
us because we don't have a history of voting Democrat.
Democrat.
They're not
right.
going to send them to us.
Yeah,
anyways.
and I wouldn't because my moral compass just would not allow me. I don't want to win because I cheated.
Yeah.
I want to win because we deserved it.
Yeah. True.
Right.
You know? So, anyways. Thomas,
Great song. Good
thank
job.
you. Nova, thank you. I appreciate you guys staying up all freaking night long because I'm sure that you did.
By the way, Tom came by and commented on our last video.
Thank you, Tom.
Tom, so awesome that you watch us. We really, really appreciate it.
Yes, we really do. You
It,
don't know how much it means.
It puts
to
the
us.
biggest smile on our face every time you respond to
Little
us.
mini
does.
celebration.
Yeah.
Yes, Tracy, I want to thank you so much for being you. You're awesome. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, Tom, can't wait to shake your hand one day. Whenever you go back on tour again.
No, we're going to see him before he goes on tour because we're going to meet at the Capitol building. If for nothing else, we're going to have a Tom Macdonald
If
concert.
it comes to that.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
10 out of 10. Good
look
job.
for something special coming from us.
Yeah, we plan on putting...
Ah!
I'm not going to give away too much, just saying.
Nothing.
We plan on putting...
You give up nothing.
We plan on...
Making something special.
We are making something special. Just for the Hog family.
Yes. Something special
Yeah.
for you guys because we love your faces.
Yeah.
And we need to get busy on it. He needs to edit this and then he'll need to edit that. And you have things to edit from your channel.
Yeah, it's going to be...
Did you work out yet?
No.
Oh, it's a 24-hour gym, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're good.
But I have to work in the morning, too.
You're okay. Go before work.
Pull an all-nighter like Tom.
But I need to work out today.
Oh, your body won't know if it's early tomorrow morning.
I know, because I need to work out tomorrow, too.
So do twice tomorrow. Do it in the morning and do it on your way home.
I don't want to do that.
Okay. You could make it work. But anyways,
I'll figure out some time to work on it. That's what it ultimately boils down to.
we'll get it done.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be special. And again, special tranks to Stacy.
Words.
Thanks to Tracy. You're awesome. And you will see why when we give you our something special.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're done.
We're done.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for
Tom,
coming back.
Thanks for speaking for the people yet again.
Yes. Did a great job. Some hella bars, dude.
When we see you at the Capitol, I'll be the one carrying the boombox on my shoulder with
Blasting Tom Macdonald. Yeah.
That would be you. That would so be you.
Yeah, absolutely.
A big old Bluetooth boombox.
Anyways, okay, we're done.
All right.
All
Come
right.
back next time.
Yeah, we don't know when. Gosh, my arms are so gross. I feel like Rocky and Bullwinkle. I feel like Rocky the rat. No, wasn't
Please
Rocky
leave
a
this in.
squirrel?
Please leave this in.
This is what losing 150 pounds will do for you. Make some kind of funny sound effect to go with that.
I mean, your sound effects are great.
Yeah, you don't need to add any.
What other sound do you make?
You're adding plenty.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we're done.
Stick
All right.
around if you want to hear us talk about stuff. But otherwise, come back next time. Bye, guys.
I'm like, what?
Bye.
Bye,
guys.
guys.
If you
Bye,
want-
guys. I'm just leaving.
So,
Oh!
anybody who wants to stick around for a tinfoil the time. They
I'm
can stick
gonna-
around. But
I'm
for
gonna
everybody
do-
else,
I'm gonna do
Bye.
this. This is my finger today, and it's going over President Trump.
Okay.
oh, so sweet.
I'll do my normal thing. Bye guys, bye guys, bye guys.
Bye, guys.
Some will die, but the sun will rise just like it has before. Bullets fly, but the blood will dry. We'll load our guns once more. We will rise and we'll risk our lives. This is how heroes are born. We will fight through the darkest night. Won't back down, we want war.
Him.
Oil.
Hot time.
Hard time.
Because I've been all about watching this crap, trying to figure out what happened.
I gotcha.
So nothing new right now, other than those conspiracy theories, which I don't know that they're necessary.
Did you see that Michaela Peterson on her Instagram story?
Who's that?
Jordan Peterson's daughter.
Okay.
Was posting all of the news titles that Trump fell and Secret Service had to walk him off.
Oh, yeah.
And he was just grazed, and there's potential sounds
Yeah,
at
that
the
event.
event.
I mean, it's so much bullcrap that as somebody said it was a mosquito bite. A mosquito bit him, and that's why he smashed. And then there was sounds in the audience, popping sounds in the audience, and that's when they took him down. I'm like, really?
That's a hell of a mosquito bite from a gun.
Oh,
I
well,
was
they're
Yeah, I
saying
heard-
that when
I
he
heard.
was down in the huddle that they had, it's not real blood.
Yeah, I've heard some people trying to claim that
Okay.
it was a piece of glass. Like a
They're
piece
gonna
of
come up with
glass
a
cut
lot.
his
At
ear.
least make it
How did
believable.
it?
I mean, yeah, like it's for some reason people think that it was staged, and I don't understand how you could possibly.
That's at least a believable.
You would
more
have to
believable
hire-
lie than mosquito bite.
Mosquito bite.
you would have to hire the best sniper on the planet to be able to hit his ear instead of his head.
Like intentionally?
Yeah.
Hit his ear? You think that's what happened?
Well, that's what some
No.
people are trying to claim, that it was all staged, and it's like, well, if you follow that through logically, it doesn't make sense, because like in order for someone to hire someone to pretend an assassination and just hit his ear instead of an actual headshot, you'd have to hire
Yeah, but they're
and then
saying
immediately get killed yourself for staging.
Yeah, well, see,
Yeah.
they don't tell him that part of the deal when they sign the contract. They don't tell him that. Lee Harvey Oswald wasn't told that part of it.
Pretty sure 1 + 1 = 2. If you know you're
Um,
staging an assassination, you know you're not going to end up alive at the end.
At
of
the
it.
end, yeah. I mean, if you're going with that theory that you'd have to have the best sniper to intentionally miss and make it look like
yeah,
it was
only clip his ear.
I would say it's more of a case of he was shooting blanks, the sniper was shooting blanks, made it look like they shot him, and when he was down on the stage,
Yeah,
they
someone.
cut his ear, or you know what I mean, something
Yeah,
along those
nah.
lines.
Hey, we forgot to intro.
No, we'll go back.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
just talking, so
Okay.
that's fine.
So yeah, it wasn't staged. They tried to shoot my president. We have officially reached, you're gonna have to bleep me, the fuck around and find out part of this mess.
We're
They
getting.
definitely poked the wrong bear because now, my favorite part is when he came up. He didn't look scared at all.
Not
he
even
looked
a little bit.
pissed.
Yeah.
He looked like
He
he,
looked
was
fired
so
up.
mad, and you know that all of his people, they're feeling the same thing. All the remaining people that are like, I'm gonna keep quiet, are coming out. I don't remember which representative on the Republic side I was watching on the news, and he's like, I'm getting flooded by all the CEOs that were standing back because they didn't want to risk public, where they're pushing publicly for
Endorsing
Trump.
Trump,
Endorsing
yeah.
Trump. They didn't want to risk that. And now everyone's
Everybody,
like, what
yeah.
can I do? I want to help.
Like,
This is
I think
ridiculous.
Elon last night, almost immediately said
Yep.
he now has my full support.
Yes.
Go ahead, you guys can talk. I want to find something. I'm looking for something. No, it wasn't here. Steven sent it to me.
Even. Hey, you should smoke inside.
Check this out.
It's fine. I don't do it often enough for it to really be a big deal right now.
I was right behind President Trump at his rally in Ohio, and this security failure was on purpose. There are snipers on every roof around the perimeter, in every strategic position. Someone in his security detail is clearly compromised, and I want answers. President Trump, we have your back.
I want to be her friend. Valentina Gomez.
I started following her because I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I want to follow her.
I want to be her friend, man.
That's the thing that I feel like everybody sees what's going on. They want to do something about it, but nobody knows how to band together. And what are we gonna do?
We
like
need
you
a
say,
leader.
we need a march. We need to go. And I'm like, but where?
Where?
Yeah, I'm curious to see how this is gonna play out because like last night after it happened, Patrick Bet David and Alex Jones, and at one point Elon was even in there. Like everyone who was a part of this Twitter space, like Andrew Tate was there. Former Secret Service people were in there giving their opinions on everything that was happening. And at one point, Andrew Tate popped in and reminded people of his Matrix 3 lives theory. Like at first they're gonna try and cancel you, and if that doesn't work, they're gonna try and arrest you, and then if that doesn't work, then they're gonna try and kill you.
Yep.
You get 3 lives, and that if you think that this is the first time they tried to kill Trump, like it's not going to stop.
No.
They're going to keep trying to kill him.
They-
And at this point, if they keep trying and then succeed, the amount of fuck around and find out that they're going to arise in people is going to start a civil war.
They could not afford
Yeah.
that miss that they just missed because they just turned him into a martyr with a mouthpiece. And you know Trump.
He's gonna play.
He's got a loud mouthpiece.
Hey, and if I got shot for my country, I'm gonna let people know about it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. If they had succeeded yesterday, if that had succeeded and they had killed him, I feel like we'd be in the middle of the Civil War right now.
Yeah.
We'd be headed our way towards DC. And it's like I told a friend of mine who's from Canada, and she was asking, what's going on? Do you think they'll be fighting? And I said, fighting? No. If you see fighting, it's not us. Just remember that. It is not the conservatives fighting, okay? So if you see fighting, that's bullcrap. If you see riots and looting, that's bullcrap. I said what's going to happen is the patriots are all going to converge in Washington, D.C. We are going to walk up to the Capitol building and say, everybody, pack your stuff and get out. If everybody packs their bags and gets out and they go easily, we got no issue. There won't be the first drop of blood. But if they attempt to fight back on that, if y'all haven't watched our tinfoil hat time from our last video, it was at the end. Go back and watch that, because the more you find out how much you're being lied to and manipulated, the more pissed off you get.
Yeah.
Like, I'm already pissed off about how much I've discovered. Now you're gonna shoot my president after I know what kind of dirty, filthy, manipulating, you know what I'm saying? All of this has already been exposed to me, and then this happens, man, I'm fired up.
Yeah.
I think the more people that go and do some research and see just how deep the government deception goes will get them fired up enough to where they're ready to take some action after this.
I think something a lot of people miss that kind of circles back to what you were saying of marching to DC. It's not just DC. DC is a sub-piece, and they're being puppeted by the World Economic Forum, the World Health Organization.
I agree.
It's just that America is getting mad that the world organizations are starting to infiltrate and take over what America was originally for, which was against the World Organization of England. That's the whole point of the Constitution. If you look at history and how the Constitution was written, it was to balance out what was going on with England, but now we're just resetting it with technology, which makes it faster and easier to do.
Yeah. We need to have another Boston Tea Party. Let's gather up some tea and we'll go down to the Neuse River and have our own little Boston tea party.
A couple $1 billion worth of tea in there.
Yeah.
I would
So-
love to go back to that time period and see what the river smelled like. Like, I know that's really weird to say, but I want to
is.
know how good that river smelled with billions of dollars
It
of tea
probably
in it.
smelled pretty good.
Yeah, the best smelling river there ever was.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Let's get started.
Okay, hold on.
Are we gonna do an actual intro?
Yeah. Well, that's what we're leading up to. This is how it usually goes. We
Yeah.
talk about things that I have to cut and then move later on.
Are you?
When I saw him get up and saw that fist come up out of the middle of those secrets, I'm like, oh man. If I wasn't a MAGA before, man, I'm more MAGA now than I have
I
ever
would
been.
rather-
Yeah,
have
they might
someone-
as well have just handed him the election on a
Absolutely.
silver platter.
I think we
I would-
are. Go ahead.
I'd rather have someone who, one, is willing to take a bullet for America, willing to face the felony crap that he's been dealing with,
Mhm.
and then is still willing to fight for America, versus somebody who can't even fight a flight of stairs.
Can't even walk up a thing of stairs.
Can't
yeah.
even properly debate.
Yeah.
Can't even form a sentence
Yeah, can't form a sentence.
appropriately.
Yeah. Trump proved that he's everybody's president.
Hell yeah.
Yesterday. I think we are witnessing in real time the beginning of the end of the Democratic Party. I think this is going to be, they have showed their hand so much in the past 4 years. Well, no, 8 years.
Yeah.
They have shown their hand, and they've just put too much of it out there at one time to where they've lost. They got cocky, is what
Yeah.
it is.
I hope
They got
it's
cocky.
more than the end of that. I hope it's the end of the deep state. I think America is sick of being lied to and
Oh,
secretly controlled. Even though we all know what's going on, but we've had it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
we're
we
not-
want to go back to what we started with.
Because Trump's been talking about them, and I'm sure his goal is to try and oust them and deal with them.
You mean the deep state?
The deep state,
Mhm.
and they felt threatened, and I
Oh.
guarantee you what happened yesterday is the result of that. Like, they genuinely feel like Trump is a threat to the deep state.
Absolutely, yep. They
So-
wouldn't be after him so bad if he didn't know something that he's not supposed to know.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's the quote he keeps saying: "They're after you. I'm just in the way."
I'm in the way.
And he's doing a
And
pretty
yes,
dang good job being in the way.
Yesterday, he took a bullet for us. He took a bullet
Yeah.
for us. That makes him a hero. The gentleman, and I'm sorry, I don't know his name, but the man that died.
Yeah. Apparently, he was in the way. He took one of the bullets for Trump.
Yeah, he was in the crossfire.
That man needs to be hailed as a hero if that turns
Absolutely.
out to be
True. I
true.
don't know if it is or
Yeah,
not.
it is speculation, but
Um,
based on what we've heard, that does seem to be the consensus. Is
That
Are you saying
came-
he purposely went
No,
on Oscar, or
no,
just-
I think
that-
he just happened to take one for the team.
I can tell you, it was an ER doctor that was right there when it happened. Like, he actually was giving mouth to mouth and trying to put, and was talking about brain matter and everything else. He was there triaging the man that got shot. That's how
I
close
gotcha.
he was to it. And he said that he just happened to get in the crossfire
I gotcha.
and took one in the head for
I
the
would like
president.
to say major condolences to,
To
the
the
family
families.
and
Both
anybody who
families,
knew that.
yeah.
Anybody who got injured, hurt, or died.
Yeah.
You know,
Thoughts and prayers with all of y'all.
absolutely. I just, you know, we went to the Trump rally. I could not get a lighter past security.
Yeah.
You're not getting in there with a weapon.
Well, it wasn't inside.
Wasn't inside.
It was on a rooftop that
Even
was nearby.
that, Jordan, you saw how they treated the people coming in. You don't think, as soon as
Well,
we
that's-
walked on site, our cell phones went dead.
Well, yeah, even Dan Bongino, you know who that is?
Mhm.
He used to be Secret Service.
Gotcha.
And, like, he broke down the protocol of everything that they're supposed to do and everywhere they're supposed to be and having everything in the area mapped out to a T. Even a week leading up to him being there. And how he basically concluded that, like, this looks as if it was intentionally overlooked stuff.
Even if you're not in the Secret Service and you look at the map of the site and you see where the shooter was, you don't have to be Secret Service to know that that was a major either mess up or intentional by the Secret Service. Like, all you need to know is that a gun can shoot really far and really fast, and you have to have line of sight. And that was really obviously there.
I'm sure everybody by now has probably seen the dude with the orange hair. I just want to give this man a little bit of, because they're picking on him bad because they think that's his real hair. That's not his real hair, y'all. But anyways.
Yeah, his hair when he came up was crazy.
But he was 50 feet away from the guy on the roof.
Yeah.
And he was pointing to the police and the Secret Service and saying, "There's a man on the roof right there."
Ginger Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, there's a man on the roof. There's a man on the roof. He said for 3 or 4 minutes I stood there pointing to the man scaling the roof.
Yeah.
And nobody did anything.
Yeah.
And they said, "Are you sure that that's where the shots came from?" He said, and without hesitation, he said, without a doubt, 100%.
You have to keep in mind, most of the population that goes to a Trump rally are pro-Second Amendment. It's a bunch of ex-military, ex-policemen, people who love guns, know how to hunt. It's all people who understand guns. So most of the testimonies from there are people who understand
what
ops and guns.
Yeah, because the BBC reporter asked him, "Do you know what kind of? Are you sure it was a rifle? Are you familiar with rifles?" And the guy kind of laughed and he said, "Oh yeah, I'm familiar with rifles." Yeah. He says, "Was I close enough to read the make and model of it? No, but I could tell you it was a rifle."
Right. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. Whatever we're told, I'm not going to take it at face value. I'm going to do my own research, thank you very much, because you guys lie, and we talked about that in the last video.
Yeah, have you seen how CNN has been trying to make their headlines make it seem as if it was less than what it was? Like, some of CNN's headlines have been like, "Trump falls at rally and has to be rushed off." And
yeah. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
An incident happened at the Trump rally and he had to be ushered out.
Yeah, just an incident.
There was
some
happened.
loud noises was my favorite one.
Loud noises
there was some
in the
loud
crowd.
noises.
Yeah, it's kind of humorous. Did you guys watch the press conference that Biden gave? Because I didn't either. DJ warned me. He asked me if I saw it, and I said I didn't. I said, "Do I need to?" And he said, "It depends." I said, "I'm already fired up. I don't know that I need to get any more fired up than I already am." He says, "Don't watch it."
Don't watch it. I watched it.
Yeah.
It was BS. He was like, "Yeah, I tried to call Trump, and their team isn't answering me. I'll come back. I'll give you more updates if I hear from them this morning." They're like, "I spoke with President Trump," and all of the comments are like, "Yeah, sure you did. I'm guessing you said next time I'll see you."
Crazy.